Hi, welcome to this tutorial. Today we will be finding out the recipe costing exercise, and the very first step to find out the cost for 1/6 is to find out the total amount for 165 before doing the calculation for 165 residents or 165 servings. We are given with price per unit and then the total number of units and what each unit is having. But before, we need to find out how much we need for 165 residents or 165 servings. So we will simply do it by is equal to portion size multiplied by amount for 165. We will do self-referencing by pressing F4 on our computer key. The importance of doing self-referencing is that in order to avoid any errors in our calculations while rounding it out or while using the same cells or same calculations in our other cells. So make sure we do self-reference for one time, and after it we will simply drag it down to get the whole result. So here we got the amount for 165, and after we want to do it for costing for 165. To do it so, we need to first find the handwritten calculations, and that's here. So cost for 165 to find, we need to do price per unit divided by total number of servings we have, that is we will multiply the unit to what each unit is having. So multiply 5 by 140, we will get 700, and then multiplying it again to the amount for 165 we require. So here we require 165 bags for jasmine tea, which we just found in I column, and then we will incorporate this into Excel sheet as the same way we got it here. So just press is equal to bracket start this and then divided it by 5 multiply 140, which gives us 700, bracket close, multiply by the total amount we require, that's 165, and then do self-referencing, bracket close, and put enter. We cannot simply drag it down because the units are different for each ingredient. The next is same, so we will do price per unit divided by the total number of units, that is total number of units is 6 and each unit is having 600 grams, so we will multiply it and then get the value, that is 3600, which means that we are having 3600s and 19, and then we will multiply it to the total amount we require for 165. And this is the whole portion we got the equation, and then we'll incorporate it into our Excel. So is equal to bracket start price per unit divided by 3600, which we got by multiplying 6 by 600, and we'll then do a bracket start and the total amount for 165, cell reference, bracket close, and then put enter. The value is same as a handwritten calculation. The third is canned spam. Here for the canned spam, we have 58.50 divided by total units and then what each unit is having, that's 12.25 kilograms. But we either need to convert kilograms to grams or grams to kilograms, but easier way is to convert kilograms to grams because the amount for 165 is the unit is gram. So and then we'll multiply it to the amount for 165, that's 9,900. To divide convert kilograms to grams, we need to multiply it to 1000. That's we will getting 12,250. After solving the equation, we are getting 47.28, and then incorporate it in here, equals to 58.70 divided by, we got the value in grams, 12,250 bracket close, multiply, bracket start, and the total amount for 165, cell referencing, bracket close and enter. That's 47.28. For the next one, we got price per unit 27.25 here, and then each is having 100 ounces, and we have total of 6 units, and in total we have 600 of ounces. So we will take the total price per unit divided by 600 ounces and multiplying by 24,750 ml, but this is in mls, so we need to convert it into ounces. We know 1 ounce is equal to 24.4 ml, and then divide the whole ml portion to the 28.4. After we will be getting 871.4788. Now here we will not round it out to 2 decimals because we might get the wrong answers later on. So we will do it the same. Is equal to bracket start 27.25 divided by 600, bracket close, multiply, and the ounce value we got here 871.47 and 88. Here we cannot do cell referencing, so we will press enter. We got 39.58. The last one is ground turkey lean, but here we will be doing this in 3 ways. The 3 ways are the ways are different for the conversion. So we have 72.45, that's price per unit, and we have just 1 unit here, and each is having 11 kilograms. So we'll just write simply 11 kilograms. We don't need to multiply it here with anything. And we have total amount for 165 is 990 ounces. To convert ounces to grams, we need to we know 1 ounce is equal to 28.4 grams, and then we need to convert grams to kilograms. That's by simply dividing it to 1000. This is what the answer we got. That's 185.18. To incorporate this into our Excel sheet, we will do here. So is equal to bracket start 72.45 divided by 11, bracket close, multiply, bracket again, bracket start, and then 990 multiply by we have 990 here, multiply by 28.4 divided by 1000, bracket close and press enter. We got 185.18. That's same as our handwritten calculation. For the next part, we will do it a bit differently from the ounce when we are converting from ounces to kilograms. For this, we will be using pound values. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. We will write it here, and then 1 pound is also equal to 454 grams. And to grams to kilograms, we need to divide it to 1000. After doing this, after solving this equation, we will get 85.02. Let's do it in Excel sheet, where we will do it is equal to bracket start price per unit divided by the total amount and multiply, bracket start 990. Here we need, this time we need to multiply it to 454 and then divide it to 16 and then further divide it to 1000 as per our handwritten equation we are using. Divide by 1000, bracket close and press enter. So we got 185.02. The last way to do this is to do it ounces to pounds and then directly pounds to kilograms. So 1 pound holds 2.2, 1 kilogram holds 2.2 pounds. So we will here we will do 990 ounces 2 pounds, that is 1 pound is equal to 16 ounce, and then 1 kg is equal to 2.2 pounds. We will get 185.24, which we will see here after doing the calculation whether we are getting the same result or we are getting the different results. 990, and here we have to do it, divide to 16 and then further divide it to 2.2. Bracket close and then press enter. Here we got the exact result as our handwritten calculation, that is 185.24. The rest is easy, where we will be doing the costing for 1. That means we will do is equal to bracket start in 460 divided by 165, absolute cell referencing, and we will also round it, round bracket start, comma 2 bracket close and then enter. Oops. So the bracket we have started here will not be accepted because we will simply start it with bracket. Now we will press enter and we got cost for 1 is 0.03. Here we don't need it to do it again, we will simply drag it down to get the whole values. And cost for 290 is also easy, that is simply is equal to bracket start, but here we will also do round bracket start, cost for 1 multiply to cost for 290, absolute cell referencing by pressing F4, comma 2 because we need to round it to 2 and then enter. That is giving us 8.7. The same we did for the other, we will drag it down to get the values. The same is for cost for 675, but the only thing to remember here is to always remember that we need to round it to 2 and also to do absolute cell referencing so that we can make sure we are getting the right results instead of getting wrong values from our handwritten calculations. So this is the completed part of our recipe costing. So what we did here is we first found the amount for 165 units, and we also need to make sure that our units match with our handwritten calculations every time we are doing. And for example, and also make sure you do the cell referencing each time you are doing this, but you don't need to do it when you are dragging it down. So this is how we do recipe costing, and I hope this video will help you to learn more about recipe costing. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you.